Okay. Gr- Greetings, fellow warriors, theorists, and enthusiasts. It is I, Cloverfrost the Nifty User Warrior. That was a weird voice. And I am obsessed with these cat books. I mean, not obsessed, really. It's more of a normal amount than obsession. Warriors isn't the only thing I take interest in, though. The Beatles, South Park, and hating on school are also things I enjoy. Call me up if you would like to see me do an analysis on Butters for season 20, but that's not what my channel is technically about, I guess. I I analyze warriors and try to make sense out of nonsense. I believe these are called conspiracy theories or something, but this actually isn't just my mind acting up. There's some actual sense I'm making here. My sister also has conspiracy theories of her own, or at least just this one, like how Spider-Man is in a constant marijuana hallucination because of his girlfriend Mary Jane. I tried telling her marijuana doesn't cause you to hallucinate, but she doesn't listen. I'm very stubborn, and I make very fan-fiction-y sounding theories. Except the Dark Forest Broken Code theories. Those are actual theories. Predictions, sort of. They make sense. Something tells me I'm right about that. Like how I'm right about Longtail's name, eh? Not Canadian. As you can see by the title, I made a theory on Longtail, a loyal ThunderClan warrior's name. This means I think his name needs some explaining. And it does. Like, his name is literally Longtail. What was his kit name, though? Long Kit? What kind of parents named their child Long Kit? How did you get the name Long Kit? Like, what about you would it make sense for you to be called Long Kit? And for all these reasons, Longtail's name, it doesn't make sense for it to be originally Longtail. Long Kit? Long Paw? They definitely didn't think that one over. But I did. It makes sense for Longtail's name to be something else at birth, because Longkid doesn't seem like a thing anyone would name anyone. So I have come up with an idea. You know how Blue Star would name elders after their injuries? Well, I'm thinking Blue Star named him Longtail when he became a warrior because he had a very long tail, and Blue Star felt the need for a name to reflect that. It does kind of make sense because Blue Star was so obvious with their names. But I have a better idea. Longtail wanted to fit in with Tiger Claw. Think about it. Tiger Claw is such an awesome name. Like Darkstripe. So for this theory, Longtail must have had a name which was lame in his opinion, so that he could change in order to feel belongingness. His name could have been Fernkit or Finchkit. Just some ideas. I'm not too picky, but these names here scream lame, boring warrior. I choose Finchkit. I feel like Finchkit makes sense for Longtail because of his softness as well as his courageousness, which both a Finch has, believe it or not. Birds are very interesting creatures. Since Longtail grew up with Darkstripe as his mentor, he was well familiarized with Tiger Claw's power and aggression, and his ways of attacking against the other clans so brutally. Darkstripe was a part of Tiger Claw's inner circle, and having a mentor like that would make you think that's the only way? Like it's how he had to be. When Finchpaw sees how cool Darkstripe and Tiger Claw's names are, he feels like he has to fit in because he looked up to both cats? Finchpaw then goes to Blue Star to ask to be Longtail. Longtail is a name that actually describes his tail, like how Tiger Claw describes his claws or Darkstripe describes his dark stripes. I think this idea works. We know how Longtail felt about Tiger Star. At first, he was his idol and cat to look up to, but once Tiger Star tries to kill Blue Star, he changes his flippin' mind about him. He feels betrayed and like he has blindly followed a random cat for all this time. Like everything is meaningless now. He feels guilty about it and so doesn't know if he should get his name changed to Finch something or not. He only changed his name to Longtail to fit in with Tiger Claw and Darkstripe, but that turned out to be a huge waste. But he's not sure because Darkstripe is still in ThunderClan, and what would Darkstripe think if he went back on him? And also, Bluestar wouldn't change his name because she viewed everything as a traitor, especially the cats that followed Tiger Claw. She would keep his name this to remind him of his mistake, because she's just like that. But once Darkstripe is kicked out of ThunderClan, he still doesn't change his name, even though Firestar becomes leader. Why though? When Longtail is a name of Why though? When Longtail is a name of betrayal and guilt that was work of a desperate cat. That may be because he feels some attachment to his name. He has had this name for so long, and Firestar's leader now, and Firestar only knew him as Longtail, not Finchpaw. But as time goes on, he accepts his name and leaves it the way it is. He embraces his mistake instead of running from it. I believe this all makes sense because Tiger Claw was Finchpaw's idol, and so he wanted to be like him. Having a cool name like Longtail would make him fit in with the Tiger Claw name. Ooh, very awesome. It also represents how people change themselves for the wrong reasons sometimes. You shouldn't change yourself for others most of the time, because you might turn into a minion of their demands, an emotionless robot even. This obviously isn't what you want to become. Not changing his name back to Finch whatever makes sense, because running from himself landed where he is now. Running from his current name to return to his original name isn't really any better. He's basically changing himself for Tigerstar again if he does that. He can't give him the satisfaction or himself the dissatisfaction, you know? And also Longtail's a cool name. I'm not saying that these are exactly my opinions. I'm just saying that Longtail could be thinking this. I'm just thinking this is what he would think. Longtail is a very honorable, strong warrior and now knows the right things to do. Before, he was just a followable. I'm keeping that. But now he's learned from his mistakes. He's a leader of himself and advises young cats. He was once a battle-hungry and aggressive, but he changed himself because of their association with Tigerstar. Now that Tigerstar was gone, there was no reason to please him or be cruel to the other clans. His mistakes may seem silly, shameful now, but it doesn't have to be that way. He was a brilliant warrior and one with wise advice. Even after he became an elder so early, he was still an inspiration to young cats. Investing help in J-Kid, even if he wouldn't really take it. It's just a shame he died retrieving mouse for his mouse. Like, but I like to think he saved Briarpaw from the tree while he was in there. Briarlight went in there too to stop Longtail, but the tree fell too soon and both cats were trapped. Longtail must have slightly pushed her out of the way to save her from most of the tree, but not from getting paralyzed. And I'm just realizing now that Longtail went in to save Briarpaw from the tree falling down, because Briarpaw was the one to try and get the mouse. Or wait, is it that? I can't even remember which way it was. Now I'm just rambling. Okay. Stick to the script, Cloverfrost. And also, have to say something about Mousefur and Longtail. They were only good friends. That's it. Who cared deeply about each other. I don't think they were in a relationship or that they had feelings for each other romantically. It's it's just those elders have to stick together. Longtail is a cat that learned from his mistakes and is not shameful of that, because you shouldn't be. Because you learn from your mistakes. Oh god. It would have been so cute if Longtail was the one who greeted Briarlight when she arrived in StarClan. It would be really nice to see the two interact with each other and to see Briarlight be able to walk again. I will make a PMB about that to give Briarlight's Seth more development. Let me know if you want to be a voice actor. I really like the idea, and let me know if you would like to be a voice actor. I just said that. Holy shit. And I think that's it for this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, and now I finally get to do it. I couldn't do it last week because, like, a thing happened and I lost my computer, and I didn't get it back until Tuesday. I really imagined I would have tons more subscribers tonight now. A lot of people like Bright Guardian Akira, and I just thought I would be recommended. But I guess YouTube doesn't work that way. I shouldn't cry or whine about this. I literally said not to change yourself for other people. But it's just I had plans for a show about my characters, and I can't do it now that I only have 60-something subscribers because I need voice actors and crap. If you would like to hear about my characters and my story, I would be happy to share it with you still. Hey, I would like to know what you guys thought about my Badgerfing PB. Like, what kind of criticism did you have? Did you like it? Did you think the quality sucked booty? Let me know or whatever. Goodbye, everyone, and make sure to have a great rest of the day.